Hello, hello. Welcome to Healing with Luna. So, today I really needed to talk about this. So, I just got out of the gym, so mind me if you see me glistening. I just got out. So, as I was sitting there working out, I was in the middle between, there's always a lot more men when you're lifting weights. So, I'm sitting there doing my routine, and of course, somebody got my attention. So he got my attention because, yes, I love confident energies. So he's sitting there lifting, doing his little dance, and he's lifting in a way where not normal men lift. So, yeah, of course, I was watching. And then all of a sudden, he started doing these like dancing moves as he was doing the weights. So I'm very observant, right? So I'm very observant, and I'm watching and I'm looking. And then all of a sudden, two other men start looking, right? There's one that's lifting on this side, there's one lifting on this side. So then I change positions and go to another station where I'm doing my routine. And as I'm in the mirror looking, I notice one man sitting beside me, giving like this kind of envious, pissed off look. Then I go to the other side, just looking, because I started seeing something happening here. This other man started, so he got on the floor and started doing push-ups. He took his shoes off, he started doing movements on the floor, and then all of a sudden another man started doing it like competition, while this other man just sat there like pissed off. And that just goes to show with masculine energy, with the reason why I'm talking about this that I just seen. One man thought it was too hard. The man that just sat there and was just like pissed off, like, I can't do that. I could read energies. So I'm sitting there listening to him. He's like, he had his hat down, he had a baseball cap on, and he was just looking at the man like, show off. And then the other guy got like motivated and jumped in and started doing kind of the same routine as he was. So where am I going with this? So if you give it too easy to the masculine, some will drop off, think it's too hard, be pissed off, and sit there and don't do anything and just grope. And I'm not trying to put down any masculine energy, because feminine can do the same thing. It's an energy. You could be in your masculine as a feminine. And why do feminine compete? Exactly because some will jump in there to fight because they want that thrill of winning, and some will just sit and get pissed, right? Or they're staying in their feminine energy and saying, no, I'm not going to do it. You need to come to me. So where am I getting with this again? The other guy jumped in and said, I'm going to show you I know how to do it too. So when you're in your masculine energy, you're going to compete, you're going to do, and you're going to take action. If you're in your feminine energy, you're going to just wait, and wait. But if you're in your masculine, you're going to try to compete for the attention and to show, I can get this, I can do this. I was just sitting there going, whoa, masculine energy does compete. I just seen it right now for myself. And again, like I said, it doesn't matter what gender you are. If you are feminine, you can do the same thing. Because I do a lot of readings on people, because I'm also an energy reader, where the feminine will take this role too. And if there's just one man and everybody's competing for this man, they're going to jump in and do the competing as well. So what role are you in? Think about it. I started really thinking about, okay, what role am I playing? Am I competitive? Am I taking action? Or I'm just doing my own thing? What am I doing? Especially when you're trying to heal your inner shadows, because what is the shadow? It is your ego, your dark side, where you're trying to suppress and trying to wear a mask for others. And when you take off the mask, because yes, I have had a mask for many, many years trying to please others. And then I finally took it off and said, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not doing this anymore. If my emotions come out, I'm going to show them. I'm going to speak on them, and I'm not going to hold in. And this is why it was so intriguing to me. Because again, I love people that have a lot of confidence. And this man that started this whole little domino effect, you know, he was just doing his own thing. He was loving life. He was doing his weights. You can tell he's okay with his body. You know, some people may think he's showy. He's trying to get attention. But no, I didn't really see that. I seen a very confident person. I seen a person that takes care of their body and was having fun with the weights. So think about it next time that you go out. Start looking at people, because you will really see the true energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Think about it. Think about it the next time you go out. Bye-bye.